Don't we love a good technical difficulty? Greetings, 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 family. If this is your first time here, this is Moments with Mo. I'm your Cosmic Warrior King here with another message for you. I want to say thank you to all my day ones. Thank you to all the returning. You guys already know where you stand with me. The love is real. The love is eternity. Okay. If you are new, I suggest that you hit the like button, the subscribe, okay, and the notification bell. And I'm pretty sure you will see why your spirit guides, your higher self brought you here. Okay. Tarot is a tool, okay, to help confirm things that you already know, right? Let me turn this down some. Okay. So, with that being said, let's hop into this reading. Now, I want to go over some channeled messages that Spirit gave me before we get into the reading, okay? Um, because it correlates right with it, okay? The first shall be last and the last shall be first. There's a lot of things that's happening right now, as we can tell in the world. Um, the passing of the Pope just happened on Easter. I'm gonna dive into that video. We're gonna have a different discussion. That's for a different time. But things is falling, okay? Things is being turned upside down. All right, they're showing me the time, the hourglass, okay, being turned upside down right now. Okay, just symbolic for how things is shifting, right? Now, I don't know if this is a name or a place, okay? Spirit said Ivy Hill, okay? I believe there's an Ivy Hill in Philly. I do. I think so. So this might be a place. This might be a name. Take it if it resonates. Okay. Leave it if it doesn't. Okay. I want to turn on this light. There we go. Okay. It says, Spirit said that you have had people that tried to break you. Okay. You have had people that has taken or stolen material possessions from you. And I'm hearing control. Okay, so I don't know if you were involved with a person or people that really felt like they can give you things, take it away. They wanted to give you things to have the ability to take away. But Source says they can never truly take from you. Okay, the essence of who you are, the energy that you carry. Okay, you are covered with divine protection. And even when it looks like, okay, that things are not going in your favor, Source is just allowing these people to do what they're doing, okay? And it's like you get blessings stacked up, okay, when they move against you in that manner. Oh, excuse me. Allergy season, y'all. Allergy season. Okay, it says, give yourself more time and continue to hold space for your healing. All right. Before I started this live, all right, like, and I was setting when I was going to go live, I almost set it too early. And Source is like, no, set it for this time. Like, you like, give yourself more time. Because it's like, oh, I thought I could hurry up, get it set up, and then kind of get right into it. But it's like, everything doesn't have to be fast. Everything about your healing, your journey, doesn't have to be quick. It's not going to be quick. And this is where you get into the place of surrender, because there are some things that you would like to happen in your life. You would like to see it take place a little quicker. But what's happening is the old paradigm is being destroyed, okay? The old belief systems are being destroyed. The old like molecular makeup of things are being destroyed within you and being rebuilt, okay? It says there is no shortcuts, okay? So people that are trying to, now you got people that really you know, think that they are able to bypass healing. I see this more and more. I just feel like there's a lot of energy out here of people who are faking the funk, right? They want to say, I'm this, I'm that, I'm chosen, I'm not, blah blah, and then it's like they're not taking any time to really go inward. They're not taking any time to really reflect. They're not taking no time to heal. They're projecting a lot. They're judging a lot. They're condemning a lot. You get what I'm saying? They're pointing the finger. There's a lot of their whole resentment, and it's like, are you really healing? Are you really, are you really being in that energy, right? Because there's no shortcut to getting to the life that you want. And oftentimes people think if they just say and not really truly do, that if they keep saying it enough without said action or apply action, that eventually the life that they want will manifest and take place. And it's like, sorry to say, like, if you're not putting in the correct intentions, holding that frequency, because intentions is one thing, Spirit is saying, but then the frequency of it. If you don't feel abundant, if you don't feel prosperous, okay, if you don't feel like Source has your best interest at heart all the time, then it's kind of, you're not going to really manifest those realities for you, right? And so there comes the energy of frustration, depression, um these lower energies, vibrational energies, so there's no shortcut. Okay, there's no shortcut to healing. There's no shortcut to getting to where you envision yourself being. The fact that you can see it is that means a version of you is already existing, living simultaneously, um that timeline, on that timeline. But you have to really put in that work, okay? And I feel like that's going to be the quote, that work, okay? Putting in that work. But it's like things happen for you, not to you, okay? If we really can understand that things happen for you, not to you, right? And I want to share something, okay? Hi, Skippy. This past week, y'all, has been the craziest, one of the most challenging weeks I've had, right? Um, and I'm not going to get into detail too much, but when I say it was like so much back to back to back, I couldn't even, I had to really take a moment to really sit in my humanness, right? And then I got immediate, like, once I felt what I felt, like generally felt the emotions of like, how is all this crumbling happening, taking place last week? Like, this is just so much, right? I gave myself that time and space. And then I got right into, I know the universe has me. I know Source got me. I know I'm covered. I don't know how this is coming together. I don't know why this is all happening right now. Well, I did know. I said, I know this is happening because I'm on an upswing, okay? We experience the waves of life, right? So sometimes we're in that valley and we're riding up, okay? And listen, last week to this week, I'm on an incline, okay? I'm on the incline. All right. And so I just remember like how I wanted to come, like I couldn't even get on, like I couldn't get online last week. Okay. I couldn't, it was just such, I'm like, I'm not in no space but to be with oneself and really just take a moment and just sit with all of this and really be the observer. Because source, God, universe is really that. Source is the observer of all things, okay? Because Source is all things, so it's not from a judgment of light or dark. It's just Source seeing itself in all of its entirety, right? So we have that ability to tap into that God's eye, right? And really see things and just observe. And last week, Spirit set me down. Okay, I had an issue with my vehicle. I will share that, where I didn't have access to my vehicle, right? And I had to sit down, right? And then I just had to look at certain things. Certain things rise up to the surface. One thing I will share, right, is how, I was always used to doing so much for Mo, with Mo, by myself, going, right? But then it's like moments like when things happen out of left field and it's out of your control, right? You have to sit and see how Source supports you through others. And I really got to witness how Source really moves through in ways that I didn't imagine or could see, but was moving through even some of the people that was my own opposition. Okay, so Spirit is telling you sometimes people that are opposition in your life can turn around and come be of service. Okay, it's wild how things turn, and this is again, while the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Okay, um there was something significant around purple flowers with yellow center. They wanted to really connect that to the crown chakra. Okay, uh higher consciousness, enlightenment, sense of peace here. Okay, so maybe it would be good for you to have some flowers. I don't know, somebody that is a, I'm hearing tulip. Maybe tulip is a flower of yours. Okay, but purple flowers, sending some flowers. I'm hearing for your ancestors. Okay. Whew, I feel like I gotta sneeze again, y'all. Bear with me, y'all. Hi, soul family. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, Skippy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, kid, thank you. Grand Rising, Alicia, thank you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. So let's get into this, y'all, okay? The first card that came out was letting things fall into place, surrender. And again, it just ties into the channel messages that Spirit has here, because things are being cut, clear, and deleted from your life, okay? A lot of things is like on so many scales and so many levels. There's so much crumbling within people, around the world. Okay, a lot of tower moments are happening. A lot of things that like what the fuck moments are happening, or what's going on. It's happening for a lot of people, and you may not understand it all. But what is happening is that space. Okay, just think of like a bottle or a cup. When it's filled to the brim, literally, it's full, right? So it's like you want something new in that cup. You're going to have to either empty that cup, pour that cup out. You get what I'm saying? To fill it back up. And that is what's happening. Things are being broken down and destroyed because we're in a new time era. Gaia, Earth, Tiamat, whatever you want to call that energy and phenomenon, okay, is ascending as well. So feelings that you're feeling intensely, the Earth is feeling those with you. You're going through that transformation with you. Things are being cut clear, and deleted. Okay, the simulation here, okay, the matrix is really pulling out all its stops, right? You're really getting to see how the matrix is really matrixing even more, and how it's so weird. Okay, the other day, right, I'm like, this is how the matrix just matrix. My mother said something, the next thing you know, the TV said it on a TV show. A few moments later, you get what I'm saying, episodes later, I said something, then the TV said exactly what I said. And it's like, wow. So that happened about like 3 times, right? So it's just showing you how much the matrix it's in plain sight, right? Like, no more reading things as a coincidence, right? This is just the confirmations of how how tapped in and connected we are. Okay. um you have this divine protection over your life, 333 here. Okay, maybe some of you, you're waking up during this time, or have woken up during this time recently. Self-discovery plus growth. Okay, and this is, look, it says watching from far, far away. And I got this, like, first of all, I got Shrek. I don't know if somebody likes that movie, or that fairy tale, right? Of Shrek. Okay, watching from the land far, far away. That's what I'm hearing. The land far, far away. So somebody, you could be at a distance from right now. okay, can be watching you, okay, at this time. But what I initially picked up on is that your spirit guides, your ancestors, okay, your Aegon, your fairy spirits and nature spirits and celestial spirits, beings here are covering you and watching you, okay? Like they're really monitoring your evolution and growth, okay? It's something about your journey, okay? It's something about your mission, okay? Is that calls for this. It calls for you to be shielded. It calls for you to be protected. They understand that you are cleaning and going through cycles, and that can look very volatile, okay, at some times, right? But again, holding oneself with the knowing, all right? Like when all that shit was happening last week, right? I had the knowing that source got me. That source was feeling me. Source knows my heart. Source going to take care of it. I don't know how it's going to get taken care of. I don't know how this is going to all come together, but I just had to lean in faith, right? And in the knowing, okay? So there's things that's happening that you just have to surrender to, right? That things that are out of your control, and you surrender and allow source to show you. Wow, look, pick up the deck. Do you believe in miracles? Do you? Okay? Source is asking you, do you? All right? Do you believe that I have angels and guides and all these different spirits that support you, that are in your highest good for your favor here, okay? Because you're part of the newness that is being integrated here. This old system is crumbling. Look, you could be a water sign, okay? You could be a water sign, so that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, okay? The letter T is here, okay? I'm hearing tiara. Something about fair. I think that, okay. So somebody, you have fairy aspects. You have, okay. So we're going to get a message from the fairies because I feel like the fairies are coming through. Okay, so let's get a message from the fairies right now, real quick. Okay, because it feels very much. I feel like your fairy tale is coming true. It doesn't look the unfolding of how it's coming true might not look the way that you may have thought it would, but your fairy tale is coming true. Look, split the deck, flower power, the channeled message, purple flower, okay? Purple flowers. So I'm feeling like you might, if you want to connect and tap in more with your fairy spirits, because I definitely feel like you have connection to fairies here, okay? To maybe buy some flowers and sit some flowers out with intention here, working with flowers. They love flowers. They love flowers. So you can call that energy in here and ask them to help with this magical energy, helping you feel even more magical, tapping into your gifts, tapping into your talents, okay? um yeah, let's see what the fairy spirits have to say here. This is beautiful. Okay. All right. Bust down. Come on, spirit. Okay. Oh, okay. What? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Hold on. Look, I told you the healing isn't always pretty. Ugly cry. Yeah. Okay. Listen. Debts will be paid off with the purple. Okay. Again, just the confirmation of this purple energy here, right? Like this crown chakra, there is a higher integration of higher consciousness that is being integrated within you at this time. It says the old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you in your life. Bruh. Yeah, okay, Skippy, yeah, bruh. Bruh's right, okay? You have source telling you your debts will be paid off. 2020 was just on a timer. We're going to get an angel number, okay? Something significant about butterflies here. You might be seeing a lot of butterflies, but look at these purple flowers. So we thank you, Spirit, for coming through here at this time, connecting with us during this time. I feel like I have to get another card here. Okay. Maybe that was just it. Let's see. Look, oh my gosh. Easy does it. Look, stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Is this not going hand in hand with the first message? Okay, the first card to come out was letting things fall into place. Surrender. Source says stop trying so hard. You don't have to try so hard, right? You can give yourself more time and space for you to go through your healing journey because there's nothing that will be missed. There's nothing from the material world to the spiritual world. You have so much that you're gaining through these hills and valley moments in your life. Debts is being paid off, not just monetary, like you're cleaning up karma. I'm hearing karma turning to dharma. Okay, there's things that is happening in and around you to clean karma from past lives. So sometimes things might happen in your life that looks like, what the is going on? But sometimes it's like, yeah, you're cleaning and clearing, you're cutting and deleting this stuff that you may have manifested, brought with you here from your past life, and you're discovering more about who you are, right? And you're growing like these flowers, okay? Wow. So take it easy, okay? Connecting with the ocean. Again, water energy, heavy. Okay, so you can have water placements and your sun, moon are rising, okay? And look at this, the rainbow, right? Of just signifying peace, okay? And the activation I'm hearing, the activation of your chakras here. Healing isn't always pretty, but healing is always fulfilling, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I sit here very newly from what I experienced last week, right, to where I am now. And I said, yo, I'm so grateful. Like, I'm grateful how everything unfolded in the moment and the time. It wasn't so much, but I gave myself that hour or so and I got back. And that's the thing about it. It's about getting back. It's not about just staying, we want to walk in the place of the gray area because that's where you can see all the beauty of life, not being in just the white, being in the black, no, being in that gray area, right? And when you dip, it's like, okay, if I dip, how fast can I get myself back, pull myself back to center here, right? And I sit here and I just say thank you. I was just telling Source thank you, and I could feel Source. I could feel Source in my vortex hugging me and proud, okay? Proud. Look, okay? Proud. It says, why do you keep giving your power away? All right? Why do you keep giving your power away? I feel like this is something that you really had to work on here, okay? Or this is something that you're working through, right? And when you pull back your power, okay? Let's take a moment right now. I want you to say, all 12 of us, 13 of us that's together right now, right? Take a moment, take three intentional deep breaths. Ready? Now repeat after me. I call back all of my energy, clean, cleansed, and untainted. I call back all of my energy, clean, cleansed, and untainted. I call back all of my energy, clean, cleansed, and untainted. How does that feel, y'all? Just to sit. It took about 30 seconds to just sit and call back your energy, and you feel it rush back to you like, yay. You feel it rush back to its source, which is you. You can do this throughout your day when you wake up, throughout the afternoon, the evening, to just call back your energy. Call it back cleansed, clean, okay? Because your power, your gifts, your love is so real. And sometimes we can forget truly just how much energy we spewed out, right? You got chills. Yeah. Call it back. It's waiting for you. Because when you do that, look at this. New opportunities open up for you. When you start setting healthy boundaries, 2727 on the timer, somebody needs to look it up. Okay? When you set those boundaries as well with people that like to siphon your energy, people that like to try to have you dip. Can we still see me? Okay, sorry y'all. Let me put my phone on do not disturb real quick. Okay. Look, ask for clarity, okay? You'll start to get that. You will receive that. All right. But there is some people that are just, look, parasites. There's certain things that are just parasitic, right? On a physical level and a spiritual level. Okay? You feel so much peace. That's so amazing. It's amazing what the little things, the little tricks, the little, tools that you use, how empowering and helpful they are. But I do feel like there's a detox. Maybe you've been wondering if you need to do a detox, if it would be best for you to do a detox or a parasite detox. I'm sure it will benefit any and everybody on the call to do some type of cleansing and detox because it just it cleanses the body. It gives the body time to heal itself and come back stronger, right? Things even more heightened because things is being cleared away, okay? Out of the system. The old gunk is being cleared out of the system here. Oh, wow. I can't even make that up. It want to come out. So there's some type of new opportunity is happening and open up for you. We're in springtime now. Okay. It says, will you still love me? Okay. Will you still love me? No, young and beautiful. Yeah. So okay. Lana Del Rey. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? You always gonna be young. You always gonna be beautiful. You always gonna be handsome. You better let them know, okay? But there's some type of new opportunity here, okay? Something that's really connected to your growth. Something that's really gonna show you how much you have grown. And that's what last week did to me, okay? I'm so proud of me, okay? Because last week showed me how far I've come with breaking down lack, breaking down poverty consciousness and poverty mindset, okay? Breaking down all that that I'm not divinely covered and guided. This right here, whatever this new opportunity or new opportunities it is going to really show you where, like, it's going to push you outside of your comfort zone, okay? And you're going to be able to reflect back on what you are now that's new in your life, okay? It's the sex was bomb, but emotional connection was trash, okay? So again, we have some type of incubus succubus spirit here. You get what I'm saying? These people are being cleansed and removed out of your life, okay? And this is why, okay? Why do you keep giving your power away? Why do you keep having sex with this person if they leave you feeling empty, right? 3131 was just on the timer, okay? Because sex is sacred energy exchange, right? But just taking back your power here. Taking back your power, cutting this person off. Yeah, I truly feel like this energy here, somebody was very manipulative. Okay, very manipulative. Something is taking place here. Can be taking place here, one of these opportunities in the next 4 to 6 months. Okay. What else we got for the spirit? What's up? What else would we have? I'm so grateful. We are grateful, spirit. What do you have for us, spirit? What other message? Oh, hold on. Too many. Message or messages. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to take just the first card. Okay. So look, and it fell out on new opportunities. If you're feeling stuck, okay, you have to make an effort. This is why in the channel message before the reading, Spirit says there's no shortcuts, right? So you have to make some type of effort. Being uncomfortable, okay, and putting yourself in uncomfortable situations for your growth is an effort, right? There's things that we all would want to improve on and show up a certain way, whether that's public speaking, whether that's performing, whether that's, whatever that is for you, right? Putting in that effort, because things is going to open up for you. It's going to blow your mind. Like, I'm just hearing it's going to blow your mind. First of all, even if you think you're not as sociable as you will want to be, just putting yourself in them environments. Like, okay, last night I went out. I am a homebody, really. Okay. I had my run early in my early 20s, but going out, and even then it wasn't super heavy, but yesterday, just putting myself out there and just going out and right and having the time, let my hair down. Okay, what the fairies say? The fairies said just do it, easy does it. You get what I'm saying? And it was just amazing because, again, I put myself in that environment, felt the uncomfortability of it, but then I get into the space of being an observer, how things start to open up based on the action I've just done. Okay, so I'm in this space, I'm in this environment, and then I'm meeting some beautiful people. I'm connecting with some beautiful people. I'm connecting with old people, old friends, and the night was just very unexpectedly lovely. Having someone compliment, oh, your energy is just so, she was so sweet. Okay. But it's things that you don't expect. It's things you don't expect to hear, people that you expect to run into. And during last night, on a Thursday, I had that experience only because I switched it up. Mo, go ahead, take your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Go out. Go out and see what the night holds, right? So again, just putting yourself out there is going to be so beneficial. Beneficial. Okay? It's going to be so beneficial for you. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. The message. Oh, wow. Look what turned around, y'all. Wow. Right behind it. Wow. Yeah. Luck, hard work. We are beyond fascinated. Sit back, watch this. Okay, I told you, there's an energy here watching you from far, far away. Okay? I feel like you know how they always say, like, okay, the alien extraterrestrials, okay, which is just different aspects of us, right? Sitting back watching like a movie. Well, there they are. I feel like you're getting acknowledged for your hard work here, your hard work that you're putting in to be a better you, the highest, most best version of yourself, most authentic version of yourself. Okay. And you have energies here that sit back and know what you have to overcome, what you have overcame, what you're overcoming, right? And they're supporting you. And this is why you have this divine protection here. And this is why luck is on your side here. So putting yourself this is why putting yourself in uncomfortable situations is going to be so fruitful for you. I'm talking about monetary wise, okay? If you're looking for things to expand with your finances, I feel like it's little things like that is going to trickle and accumulate for you, right? Because it's not about the money itself. The money and currency and things like that come when you're in that flow, that naturally flow state, where you're in those rooms, okay, or you're in those experiences, right, where you are constantly feeling grateful. Wow. Wow, that was a little I was a little scared. That was a little scary, but dang, I'm so grateful. Wow, I learned so much about myself. Wow, I really overcame that. Wow, that wasn't that hard. I thought I was gonna be, I was doing the most. You get what I'm saying? Things open up when you're in the energy of overcoming. You're in the energy of putting your best foot forward. Because luck is supporting you. Luck is a spirit here. And look at the bottom of the deck. You have retirement, early retirement here. Okay, so there's something here along that's affecting your career. Okay, or your walk of life here. Look, something is coming in fast. Okay, we got the Chariot card here, y'all. Coming in fast. Okay, broke a love curse. Okay, Sleeping Beauty. So here we go, going back to fairy tale. Okay, so there's something again with these stories, these fairy tale stories. Again, working with your fairy spirits. Okay, but this is why I feel like they're just sitting back and like, and I'm hearing like in awe. Okay, so when you're really showing like your ancestors that, like, wow, like they're proud, right? Because you had to overcome things that were passed down to you, right? Passed down through the DNA. And a lot of families don't talk about it, but a lot of families suffer from just being in loveless situations, being in loveless marriages, being with loveless partners. They're just with each other. They're just roommates. There's really no genuine love. There's just some type of unspoken uh what do you want to tie, karmic tie, right? That is just like people just stay together to stay together. They stay together because they don't want to be lonely. They stay together because they don't want to be, they're worrying about their finances or worrying about being, what that's going to look like, everything getting uprooted, and they never allow newness to come in. They never cut, cleared, and deleted the gunk, right? So what happens? Relationships form, children are made out of those situations. Children live within those situations and those dynamics, and they inherit it and pick up things and habits and traits by just being in an environment, and then they start behaving and acting a certain way and attracting a certain energy, and the cycle kind of goes again. But it's like with you came in and you have really busted shit up. That's what I'm hearing. You have busted things up, okay? And they're looking at you like they know things, a lot of things wasn't easy, okay? A lot of things wasn't easy, all right? And I do feel like I'm hearing something very specific, okay? With this broke a love curse, right? Somebody really cursing the bloodline. I mean, back generationally, cursing the bloodline. Like you and your kids will never find love, will never be happy, will never type of situation that you have come in with your swords, blades, your love, right? Breaking this up. Newness is ushering in, and it's coming in quick. Wow, look, your work ethic unmatched here. Again, this is a general message, a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you would like a personal reading, you can reach out to me at momentswithmoe, protonmail.com. Okay, wow. It says, I pay attention to actions, not words. Okay, with the angels are surrounding this situation. Okay. So, again, the divine protection. Angels are surrounding you during this time of Tower, Babylon falling, because that's what's really happening. There's a lot that is crumbling that's taking place. I mean, people are having back tower moments, right? But your angels are saying this has to happen. This has to happen, okay? And somebody, you're finally in a space where you're realizing that people have to show you more than they just tell you, okay? Again, they have to make an effort. No longer just settling for people to just have words, empty words. Like, do they actually make an effort, okay? And then Spirit is even looking at you like this. Some of you, it's like your team, your spiritual team and family members and things are looking at you like, okay, you're asking for this, right? Are you taking the necessary actions? Because we're watching you from far away. Okay, we're sending you certain angel numbers, certain signs, okay, certain messages through people, through the television, through the radio. We're always reaching out to you. They're saying we're always calling out to you. We're always showing you that we are surrounding you. Okay? Hold on, I gotta switch the deck. Look at the bottom of the deck, because there's something happening here. A wish is coming true. A wish is coming true. Wishes are coming true. Wishes are coming true. I don't know why it feels very Disney. Like I just pick up heavy on this Disney energy, and I just have to say it. You get what I'm saying? Like, even though we ain't gonna talk too much, Disney got their weird thing, but it feels very much like, wow, my life is starting to look very, very different. Wow, like you're actively understanding. I knew it. Okay, let me just say this. Okay, let me just say this. You are, okay. You're chosen. And you know why you're chosen? Because you chose. You chose. Okay? You chose to do the work. Okay? Everybody want to have this concept, right? There's only going to be so many. Me, and this is a conversation that was just being had yesterday between my mother and my aunt and I about, you know, the 44,000 and how some people be just saying, oh, I'm chosen, and then be unhealed and be in their ego and all that jazz. And really what make you chosen, right, is that you're the one that's choosing to go inward. You're the one that's choosing to do the work, the hard work, which is to look at yourself, reflect, have those moments, right? That is what makes you chosen. Because you could choose not to. You could choose to be a bobblehead. You could choose to just go la 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 through life, right? Choose to entertain all the low vibrational energies and frequencies that come in and throw themselves at you, right? But I told you, you are special. You're here on assignment, right? And you going inward is so imperative because you have a mission here. You have people who are waiting for you. You have books inside of you that need to be expressed, right? Okay, you receive the call and you say, you know what? I deserve more. I'm gonna break this. I don't want to keep going through this. I don't want to keep experiencing this. I know life can be way, way, way more better than they don't want this to go in. Okay, so we will take this. Your DNA. Look, I told you, a molecular, down to the molecular structure, your molecular makeup, your DNA is going through a transformation right now. There's a breaking down of the DNA and a rebuilding of the DNA that's happening within you. Okay? Your love is like a drug and I'm high. People get high off of you. People want to just connect with you. Look, this is getting everything that they said I couldn't. Perseverance. Okay? Again, why people might not want to commit to you, but they want to have sex with you. Right? Why they want to just touch you and feel you, but they don't want to give you what you deserve. But guess what? You started giving yourself what you deserve. The love and respect that you deserve, that you know you deserve. I gotta get these cards laminated, man. I gotta get these cards laminated. Oh, here go one. Yeah, see, this is what people. What the spirit says. It says they try to break you. Okay, they try to take / steal your material possessions. Okay, they try. I heard a control, right? These people thinking they own you. This is not. That's not what we're doing. You don't owe anybody anything, and now you've gone into the space of isolation, and it's okay. It's good. It's okay. This isolation is your healing chamber. You're in your healing chamber right now. Yeah, you have broken a lot. What is this? Look, I can't even make this up. The Matrix. The cycles. We were just talking about this. The cycles over and over. Look, you're a threat. Over and over. Over and over. You chose to pick up the phone. You chose to say, I'm ending this cycle. We're not gonna keep doing this. Right? This is why you're a threat to the old system here, who wants people to remain stuck, to remain bound, to feel hopeless, to feel useless, to feel purposeless. Okay? You have a mission and a purpose. Okay? And it's not about, everybody, not saying everybody, but so many people think that they have to reach some level of super fame or really, acknowledgement in that way, where it's like a lot of us healers don't really even care about all that, right? Some people know they're divinely like that path is divinely set for them because of their mission. But it's nothing like they oh, I want to be, right? No, you're a threat because you have this energy to you that's like, I don't give a F about that. Okay, I had to overcome this, I had to overcome that, and I'm gonna give the sauce, I'm gonna give the blueprint, okay, on how to free yourself. And everybody has their own remedies and tricks, and this is why it's so important that community come together, right? Because you might have a little trick that worked for me, right? I might have a little trick that worked for you. You get what I'm saying? And we just elevate with each other. Okay, and I feel like this card. Things is really, really, really breaking down. Okay, cut, clear, and delete. The matrix is being destroyed. The old paradigm is being destroyed here. Okay, it says time to take a break. Okay, so you're going to be feeling like in this next coming, couple weeks to months that like, wow, like to really be in a space of having that lax energy. Again, your spirit, your fairy spirit said easy does it. Take it easy. Okay, take it easy, right? Because you already are breaking and destroying shit. Speak your truth. I know you lying. You know what? Yo, where my Cosmic Warrior gangs at, yo? Y'all just got me hyped. Come on. Double confirmation. Okay? Things is being cut, clear, and deleted up on out of here. Wow. Wow. The Matrix. This is what you're doing. You're cutting away the old paradigm. You got the Matrix back to back. I'm telling you, letting you know that things is you have broken cycles. You have broken generational curses. Speak your truth. Y'all know I had to run, y'all. I had to run. Okay, speak your truth. Some of you, that was maybe one of those cycles of not speaking up, not setting boundaries. Okay, and boundaries is you showing you how much you love and value you, because it's like if a person keeps stepping on your toes and a person keep disrespecting you, you're just gonna leave yourself wide open for it? No. Right? You show these parasites, you show that energy that you're not willing to tolerate this. You will not have energy, you will not have access to me. Okay? And we're gonna let it all burn. Let it burn, baby. Let it burn. Right now, there's a burning that's happening. There's a crumbling that's happening, okay? We in them end times is for real. Okay, we're in those end times for real. Why? Because a new must happen. A new must take place here. Okay? And no matter what, like I said, I feel like this is connected to some past energy here. Like there could have been a warlock type of situation, warlock witch type of situation here. Maybe that tried that again, thinking that they're gonna bound you, or thinking that they can keep you bound here, or again, this energy thinking, cursing the bloodline. But this stuff has been obliterated, yo. Okay, I'm just so hyped. Like, this is so amazing. What is this? Look, you were never supposed to know it was me. Okay, so wow. Okay, so a lot of this energy here, maybe you already know who this person is that has been speaking ill towards you, moving against you, stole your property, right? But they can never really steal your joy. I can tell you that. You get what I'm saying? Like, somebody, you're here. Look, we spoke about this earlier. Get yourself back to center. Things might life might throw a curveball at you, but you get yourself back to center. Okay? Yeah, I don't know. The energy feels very much. I'm seeing an older gentleman though. I'm seeing an older man. Look, no longer stop holding yourself back. Stop holding yourself back here. And it came out in reverse, which is like you're not holding yourself back. Okay? You're not holding yourself back anymore. You're allowing things to, you're surrendering and you're allowing things to fall into place. You're making the effort. And for those that feel, again, stuck, make the effort. Okay? Because look, when you do, look what's at the bottom of the deck. You're going to have investors, and I mean, these are people that want to just support, that just want to support you and what you're doing. They love you. They love your energy. There are genuine beings out here that just want to support one another because we operate from a higher consciousness, right? And so your plans, your goals, your dreams and things, yeah, it's like you have people that want to support that want to bring that to life, help you bring certain things, that invention, you get what I'm saying, that movie, that film, that documentary to life. Okay? Now again, being way too inconsistent, stagnation, okay? So again, I feel like this is a lot, okay, I don't know if you guys know Erin Lyon, right? She's a wonderful channeler, healer, okay, medium. And she was talking about like one of the things how you know too that you are shifting into a different time paradigm is when you're just feeling so unmotivated, right? You're feeling super unmotivated. You feel like all your it just has left you. So I get that because I was going through that as well, right? We're just like, why don't I feel no type of I have so much going on and moving and planning and doing, but it's just like this unmotivating feeling. But she was like, that is one of the core ways you can pinpoint that you're going through this cycle change, right? Of things being broken down. And it's okay, right? But what you have to do, like what I'm doing right now with this read, like I threw myself and like, yo, like, come on, we gonna get one in, okay? Because this is how you shake it off. This is how you show yourself too that you can push throughout beyond your limiting thoughts and beliefs, okay? And just make an effort, right? Just make an effort. So I do feel like some of you may have been in a space where you were being very inconsistent with things, and it's like now you're kind of just you're taking back that energy, okay, and you're not holding yourself back anymore, and you are allowing yourself to go with the flow, right? And not have so much pressure on you, because sometimes that's what holds you back. I'm hearing you put so much external pressure on yourself that it gets a bit overwhelming in your head, leaving you feeling unmotivated, right? But it's like, no, I don't need to do too much, right? Just let me do one step at a time, okay? One step at a time. One thing, big or small. Look, wow, that just flew. Okay, standing on business here. Don't play. Standing on business. Just wanted to show itself here. So I feel like somebody, again, you might, wow, yeah, we're going to pull an angel number. You might have some type of company, you might be some type of entrepreneur here. And Spirit says you're on the right track, okay? You're on the right path. All right. And I says, you don't know me, but I know you. And I do feel like there's people watching you and watching your journey right now. I don't think you're right. I don't think you're aware of this person or these people, okay? Um, that are just looking at your growth, looking at you blossoming, okay? The letter K can be significant here. All right. So let me pull the angel number, y'all, since we had so many come out, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Again, I thank you for hitting the like button. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. As soon as we open it, blessings in disguise. Y'all just saw 444 on the clock. Is that not divine? Is this not a message that you're on the right path? You get what I'm saying? The confirmations just be loud. There's so many blessings in disguise. There's obstacles and hardships that happen that are helping build your character, helping you have experience, okay? Helping you build your strength here, all right? Everything is working out in your favor. Working out in your favor. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm over here yawning. All right. For the people, ancestors, angels and guides. Angels and guides, what message? Our messages for the tribe. What do they need to know and hear? Spirit, what do they need to know and hear? Okay. I can believe it. Look what's happening, y'all. You cannot make this shit up. Like, I really just want you see what it says, a reset. Okay? What are we, the finish line? Victory, success, okay? Unknown, relaxation, time to take a break. Okay? Look, surrender. What was the first card that came out? Letting things fall into place. Surrender. Okay, it says it serves a timely reminder, as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason you can't make it a reality. If there is something oh wait, hold on. Look, let me slow down. If something is in the possession of another person, it is also available to you. So remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. So this is another confirmation, okay? Just given to what we just said on how sometimes you get overwhelmed because you might see through social media, through life, that things look like they're moving for other people in a way that's very, grandiose or whatever. But Spirit says things is available to you. Okay, so remain calm and know that you can accomplish that. But it's like you come back to what steps, what efforts need to be made, what things need to be shifted, what habits you need to look at, what time management skill, time management and, grounding oneself. All these things, right, help play an effect. But right now, a lot is being destroyed. And right now, the first word is reset. A lot of tower moments is happening. Okay? A lot of tower moments, a lot of obstacles, a lot of things that's taking place here. Okay. Look. Take chances. You're taking chances. So these new opportunities that are beneficial for your growth and self-discovery take place. It says success, knowledge, friendship, and patience, freedom, optimism. Okay, when chances present themselves, seize them and do something out of the ordinary. Okay. Whether in your professional or personal life, you will find success by welcoming creative impulses and having faith in your own abilities. Trust and change. Trust in the chance and take risks on opportunities that could change your life for the better. Okay, so you could be seeing 333 again. That's another confirmation, right? You could be seeing 33 ascended master energy here. You could have a life path number of 33 here. We getting one more. There we go. And wow, this is so on. Endless cycles 2323. Okay, charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances and patterns. What did we say is happening right now? What is happening? The reset. What is happening? You're breaking these things, these cycles, these curses, right? You're breaking these. You're breaking this down. Wow. It says there's some truth you're resistant to accept, and over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live your life for yourself. Okay? Live your life for yourself. It takes a decision to live your life for yourself, family. Life is about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. Okay? So this is where some of you, again, would maybe feeling like things, you're holding yourself back, things are feeling stagnant, things isn't moving, you might be feeling stuck. Okay? Making a new change, putting yourself in a new environment, telling yourself that we're falling in love with being uncomfortable, because uncomfortable is change, and change is love, and we love change. Okay, just maybe a little mantra you tell yourself to help you. Okay, continue to break beyond these, limitations that you might find yourself, or the pressure you might find yourself, right? For some of you, not all of you, some of you here, right? Because there's unlimited potential. Spirit says you have unlimited potential. You have everything. You have the spirit of luck on your side. You have wisdom, okay? I feel like a lot of you have old souls. I'm hearing ancient beings here, okay? So you walk with a certain type of energy here. Okay, so tapping into those gifts, skills, and talents, allowing yourself to remake yourself as many times as you want to, as many versions of yourself as you want to. Why the fuck not? You get what I'm saying? Why not? Why not? People are going to do them, so do you. Don't be scared to change your style, maybe change your look, change some activities you do. Because at the end of the day, it's your life, right? It's your life. And things will open up for you if you allow them to. Okay? With that being said, look, I split the deck: spiritual awakening, new beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and healing in the right direction. Okay? So a new phase in a religion or a spiritual quest, you're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like a dark night of the soul. You're on the path of enlightenment, and this too shall pass, family. This too shall pass. With that being said, I thank you for tapping in. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for hitting the share. Thank you for sending your love. I love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the beautiful comments. Listen, y'all, the 10 people that's in here, don't forget, we have the Cosmic Elevation Mixer. that is taking place here in Philadelphia. Okay, I want to know where y'all at. Some of y'all, can y'all drop where y'all at before y'all drop off? Okay, if you would like to, you can scan this QR code here where you can purchase your ticket. Okay, I would love to meet. I want to meet y'all so bad. So many of y'all so bad. Okay, in person. All right, there will be food here. There will be games. There will be signature cocktails, mocktails, drinks, live performance, special guests. We're gonna have some chanting and drumming coming down. We're gonna have some vendors that's gonna have some amazing healing products for you to tap into that you could walk away with. Prizes, gift bags, the whole shebang. Okay. If this is something you're interested in, again, you could take a screenshot. You can also go to my social media, Moments with Mosheh, Mosheh, okay, on Instagram, and you could purchase your tickets. Okay, you could purchase your tickets through there. And yeah, I would love to see you guys there. We're going to have a time. This is the first one. We're going to have a little meet and greet session, and we're going to just mingle, let our hair down, do something new, right? We're going to do something new. We're bringing this event here is going to shift the city. If you're a part of this event, right, you're going to be helping integrate a new energy into this landline here within this city on this coast, okay? Because man, I'm telling you, what we got lined up is just great. All right, so this is the event of the summer. Push it out, pass it around, tell your friends, tell your family. I would love to see you here in Philadelphia. All right, and let's have a time together, y'all. Let's have a time. With that being said, thank you so much. I've been working so hard behind the scenes to get every little thing together. It's coming together so beautifully. Okay, but yeah, please show your boys some support. Come out, see Mo. I put this together because I've been getting, you guys been asking for a meet and greet situation. I've been ready to meet y'all, meet and greet, and yeah, we here now. Okay. Unfortunately, Carol, we won't be online. This is the first one, and it's a lot of tech that would have to kind of go into that, and the experience more so is to be had in person. Okay. But I'm sure down the line that we're going to have different events where we can have some type of online setup for sure. But this one will be in house. No problem, love. No problem. Okay. And yeah, with that being said, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I pray. Listen, go have a grand day. Okay. With every heartbeat. Okay, with every heartbeat, you can choose a new energy. You can choose a new direction on where you want to go, what you're going to think about, what you're going to harbor on. Are you going to release it? You get what I'm saying? We have the ego wants to live and hold on to things moment by moment, second by second to validate itself. But let me tell you, you can have something happen so whatever, tragic, hard, and then that same next breath you can come to a place of serenity and peace, right? um Based on, sorry, I don't want to get no copyright strike. I don't know why they did that. But you could choose a new path, you could choose a new road. So I do pray that your day is filled with love energy, and you just say something amazing happened to me today. Even if it hasn't happened yet, just say something amazing happened to me today. Something amazing happened to me today. Something amazing happened to me today. And watch something amazing happen to you. No matter how big or small, I guarantee something amazing will happen to you by the end of your day because you have put that energy forward. And just saying that 3 times is like it elevates your vibration. It instantly hops you to a higher timeline where amazing things happen for you. Okay, so I do pray that you're in that timeline right now. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you so much for all the love and all the energy. Please come to see. Please come to see. I would love to see you there, y'all. I would love to see y'all. Miami, okay, Miami. I'm ready to come back to Florida. Look, the last time I was at Miami, it rained a lot. Okay, but oh, you might move here. Okay, yeah. Listen, we need to spread out. We need to all come and integrate and be all up in the mix. Okay, Philly needs more healing energy like this, and those that have a lot of earth angel energy to come and help integrate change within this coast and within this line, because again, everything is crumbling and falling, all is being reformed and being remade up. So that's amazing. Okay, on that note, family, I do send you love. I'm gonna get something to eat. Peace. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, you said where I'm from. Wait, I'm from there. When can you send me the deets? So when you scan this QR code, so the deets is right here. They're right there. Okay. But when you scan this QR code, okay, it will take you to the website where to purchase the ticket. You can read everything about the bio and what comes with the ticket price and all that jazz, and where it's at. You can actually see on Google where the venue is actually at. Okay. But again, this mixer event is it's a precursor to a 2-day healing retreat that we will be hosting and doing, okay, which will have a limited uh availability for, okay. We'll have some medicine women, men, healers that's going to be up in the mix, and we're going to get some deep cleansing happening during that session. But this is for us to come together, for us to finally meet one another in person. Some of us have talked only online, right? So yeah, we're going to have some good food, some good entertainment, a lot of laughs, a lot of hugs, maybe some cries. And yeah, so if you would like that, again, you can check that out. I also posted it on the timeline on YouTube. I'm gonna post it up again, okay? And yeah, you can find out all the deets there. But this is the time, the date, July 12th, from 4 to 9. Yeah, let's have a time, y'all. Let's have a time, okay? Right. All right, family. Have a beautiful rising, evening, afternoon. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.